like to dance all day. We like to dance, yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel MathBug. It's been a long time that I have recorded a video. I was quite busy and was not well, that's the reason. So I hope you all must be waiting for my videos, right? Yes. So before I start my topic today, let me ask you a question that I hope many of you fear with word problems in math. Yes, why? Because the only reason I find I have faced is understanding the word problem. If you understand the word problem, it gets very easy for you to solve. So many students even now face a lot of problem in understanding word problems. So today my topic is understanding word problem very easy. The first step to understand word problem is the 4 steps method. This 4 steps method I have made by myself. Since I used to face problem in understanding the word problems, I found out these 4 steps by myself, and it helps me a lot as well as my students to understand the word problems. Now, what are those 4 steps method? Step 1 is read the question silently. When you read the question silently, you understand half of the word problem easier. Okay. The step 2 is translating in your own language. I recommend that among the 4 steps, step 2 seems to be very important. Let me tell you why. When you translate in your own language, you understand the word problem very easy. Your own language, the term your own language I mean is your mother tongue. Okay, it can be anything. It can be Urdu, Hindi, Telugu, Gujarati, anything. When you translate the question into your own language, it gets very easy to understand. Let me give you a simple example, and then I'm going to ask you the question. Sally went to the shop to buy 7 chocolates. The shopkeeper gave her 10 chocolates. How many more chocolates did Sally get? You might be confused in listening the question or say when you read it also. But let us do step 2, which I said is very important. Let me translate it now. Okay. If I say Sally shop ko gayi 7 chocolates lene, और शॉपकीपर ने उसे दिया 10 चॉकलेट्स. कितने ज्यादा चॉकलेट्स सैली को मिले? Now can you tell me the answer? Yes, of course, the answer is 3. It was quite easier to answer when I translated it. Now, tell me one thing. How many of you imagined Sally when I was translating the question? Even me. Yes, this happened. When we translate the question in our own language, whichever mother tongue you have, when you translate it, you start imagining Sally. Though there is no Sally, though there is no shopkeeper, but still you start imagining Sally as well as the shopkeeper. So these things happen when you do step 2 of these word problem. Third step is finding out the operation. As soon as you translated it, you gradually found out that you need to subtract, and you found out the answer as 3. You did it by yourself. You didn't need any help. So when you translate, these steps are all linked with each other actually. That is the reason I say these 4 steps I have created by myself to make sure that the students understand the word problems very easy. And the 4th step is solving the problems. That's done. I know that once you identify the operation means do you need to add, subtract, multiply or divide. Now the confusion comes when a word problem are given with all the 4 operations. For example, when the word problems with mixed operations are given. So I again suggest that follow the step 2 to understand what you need to do in the word problem and how you need to solve it. Now, as I said, the first method is the 4-step method that you have seen. The second one is by drawing method. Even this, the drawing method helps you to understand what actually is to be done in the word problem. And the drawing method, I know it cannot be used for every word problem, but still it can be used when when the word problem is talking about directions or distance, all these things. Let me explain you one example. Distance from Rohit's house to the school is 3,200 meters, and from school to park is 1,300 meters. What is the distance between park and the Rohit's house? Now again, when you read it, you might get confused, and now when you do step 2, chances are that you understand the question very easily. The next method, drawing method, you can simply draw a small. It is not necessary that you draw a big house of Rohit or you draw a big park or a school. You can just draw images to show that this is the school, this is a house, and this is the park. And you will be able to understand how the question very easily by this method as well. And the third method of understanding the word problem is making the figures smaller. I have used it many times actually, but when I say making the figures in the question smaller, making the numbers in the question smaller, I mean to make it smaller in your mind, not in the question, of course, in your mind. For example, if I say Mr. Saxena gave 3,60,000 rupees to his eldest son, and rest of the money he gave to his younger son. Mr. Saxena had 5,20,000 rupees. How much money did he give to his younger son? Again, it becomes confusing, or you become blank when the numbers are large. So, when you make the numbers smaller, for example, if I say Mr. Saxena had rupees 100 with him, he gave 60 rupees to his elder son, and rest of the money he gave to his younger son. How much money did he give to his younger son? Of course, 40 rupees. Yeah, it got very easy. You identified the operation over there, okay, what you need to do over there. This usually makes a confusion between the students to which operation to be used when such kind of questions are given. So when a large number was given in the question, I simply did is I made it smaller into my mind. I found out which operation should I use, and the same number, large number, I'm going to use it to solve the problems. So I hope these methods will definitely help you to solve the word problems. It can be anything, not only in your middle class but also in your higher class when you are doing Pythagoras theorem or any other word problems that are of higher level. Thank you so much. Hope my video will help you a lot.
Well, I could dance.